you. And you have so much fun. And so I was standing there, hamster in hand, walking down the line. At the end of this line, there was a cat. Of course, the hamster was very upset. Like it knew that it was going to die. But what I didn't know is that a singularity popped up. And the Confederation of Hamsters popped out. And said, you cannot feed that hamster to that cat. It is illegal in our realm, and we will have you tried. It is attempted hamster murderer. Well, they took me through the singularity. And this singularity was one of furriness. And not that strange sexual stuff. It was just furry everywhere. Fur everywhere. Bars were made out of those weird little cage thingies that you... little water bottles that you put up for your hamster. And that contained good old hamster juice. You can get all sorts of fucked up. But anyway, back to the story. I was sitting in court, hamster court. The chair was no larger than my pinky. And they forced me to sit on it. So I decided to sit on it with my left cheek. This was actually a good idea because my left cheek is actually has a layer of skin on it. Ever since I've been... Darn it, I died. Ever since that I went to that weird crazy party that I was whipped in my left cheek. Well, my left cheek is the toughest part of my body. I sat in this chair. It's poking the hell out of me. But the hamster judge came into play. He walked up and he slammed his corn nut down on the down on the table. Apparently they didn't have gavels back then, but or back when or they just don't have. Anyways, well, he slammed his nut down and he broke that son of a bitch. And he continued to slam it, and then it turned into a powder. He scooped it up into a cup and made him a good old nut milk thingy. Weirdness tea. After a big long gulp, and I've been sitting here watching him do this. This was about 10 minutes he was slamming the damn thing. So I underestimated these little things. Because, well, he just spent 10 minutes on a nut. How bad could the consequences be? I was wrong. He looked at me and he said,
You tried to... Oh shit! You tried to feed one of us to the great evil one cat. Kitty cat.
I said, yes. Actually, I did try to feed one of your own to a kitty cat because it was hungry. And I figured this hamster sense. And he looked depressed anyway.
So you're telling me that you bought this hamster for 99 cents and you're going to feed it to a little kitty cat?
Exactly. And then the court-appointed attorney for me said,
Objection! He is from a different realm, and he shouldn't be here. This is merely a human. They don't know what's right and what's wrong. They just sit there and watch the world burn. Hell, they even burn it themselves. Have you even seen their realm?
it doesn't matter. Dude, this guy has C4 on it. Can I blow it up? Oh. He's gone. There we go. Anyways, back to the story. So this little hamster that knew little about me, and obviously knew a lot about my species as a human, was defending me because I tried to... Well, it doesn't make sense though, because I tried to feed one of his own to the worst type of creature they've ever known, which was a kitty cat. But he didn't care, he wanted justice to be served right. And the judge looked at me and my little furry lawyer. He was in a cute little suit. And the hamster judge looked just like a hamster. In a judge robe thing. But anyways, it was the cutest goddamn thing, but I was scared out of my mind because it was the weirdest goddamn shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, sorry, bud. But anyways, the judge thought this over. He's like,
Yes, that is right. He isn't from this realm. But it still doesn't take the fact away that he tried to feed one of our own to one of the wickedest creatures in known existence.
and this is when I spoke up. I said, Judge, may I speak for myself? He said,
I suppose you have your own opinion on things, and, well, we are a civilized species, so yes, go ahead.
I see a foot. But anyways, I said, to be perfectly honest with you, we keep kitties and hammies as pets. Because we are, well, we just think they're cute. And, well, some of us are very alone. So alone that not even our species, our own species will be with us. Because we're either annoying or useless losers or whatevers. But we have hammies and kitties to keep us company. We do this so we can actually feel like we're doing something with our lives. And it's very, very sad when you're alone, because we are really, really social creatures. We can't stand to be alone. So we substituted with little kitties and hammies. The thing is Either I keep the hamster and have it die in a couple years, or I feed it to the kitty. And the kitty will live longer. That's why I tried to feed the hamster to the kitty. And the little hamster judge looked at me and said,
I understand your honesty, and I understand how it is to be alone.
I said the C4!
See,
why am I laughing at this? This is terrible.
I lost a pet of my own not too long ago. His name was Mighty. He was a dust mite. He was about the coolest thing I've ever had in my life. But I understand about short lifetimes. He only lived a couple days because I wouldn't let him eat what he was normally supposed to eat. So basically I starved him to death. But I understand how you feel when it's lonely. And you don't know what to turn to and you feel like a loser. So I do understand why you almost fed one of our own to a kitty. And I'm sorry I pulled you through a singularity from our world, from your world to ours. But please, if you ever feel like you're going to do something, if you feel like you need to be there for something, or you need something to be there for you, just remember, don't feed the hamster to a kitty cat, because hamsters have feelings too. It wasn't the kitty's fault that he was sick, but it also isn't the hamster's fault that he has to be fed. So you have to realize that sentient beings like us, the hamster sapiens, we need to be loved and not eaten. So, we find the defendant guilty of feeding my hamster sapien to a little kitty cat because he was sick. But
Excuse me.
But we will not proceed with the charges. I will let you go back to your own world. You must not speak at this place ever again. Because if you do, we will find you. And we will lock you. We will lock you in the ball of loneliness. And we will push you down a hill. And you will roll and roll and roll for eternity.
I looked at him. I said, yes, I will not do that. I do apologize for any trouble that I have caused.
Then you make your back.
And the other hamster, the guard hamster, he snapped his little clawy fingies, and a singularity opened up, and I fell through. you. And I never spoke of that day again except for now. The thing is I went to the store the other day, and I looked over to where that sick kitty cat was, and it wasn't there. Who knows what happened to the poor old kitty cat? Because he obviously didn't get what he was supposed to have, which was a hamster, but anyways. That is the story of Hamster Cord.
Heads up! Enemy tank! North relocation! Enemy tank! Spotted enemy tank! Enemy tank spotted!
I have no idea what I'm doing. Actually, I'm gonna call it a day, or night, or whatever. So, anyways, thank you for joining. Follow if you feel like it. If you don't like following, it's okay, I understand. I'm a weirdo. But anyways, you have a good one, and I will see you guys, or whoever's watching later. I'll probably cast tomorrow when the sun comes up or whatnot. But anyways, see ya.